All right, welcome to our Sauce on the Internet, the show where I like to wax poetic with my comedian friends. We got today Cleo Thomas, Kanisha Buss, Jasmine W. The question I'm asking you today is, what reality show would you thrive in or style, and what would you suck at? Specific show or show style. While y'all think, I can tell you what I suck at. Any of those make stuff off the land shows, gather firewood, catch food, we done.
Hunter-gatherer, you're not there.
Nigga, I'm so glad I didn't live in that time.
Really?
My clan would be dead. Catching fish, making fires, walking on hard rocks, plantar fasciitis going crazy in the woods, back of my hill going crazy. You mean I gotta be out here catching crabs? I gotta kill this stuff, fend off bears. Survivor, they be making fire with the...
Yeah.
It will be cold.
That's where I would actually thrive. That's crazy.
Really?
I would do Naked and Afraid, but I'm too big to be naked on TV. That's the only I'm not just about to be wiggling and then the thing trying to catch up, the little blur and shit. You're not gonna, hell no. Like, that's a big ass sensory. Sensor. And again, you know how many leaves it's gonna take to make an outfit? God damn.
Naked and Afraid might be my worst thing.
Naked and Afraid is my favorite thing. So my mom used to send me to survival camp. So I know how to make, I know how to build
that
huts.
didn't kill you?
Yeah, just vegetables.
Holy shit.
Just vegetables.
I can fish. I know how to turn salt water into fresh water with a
Really?
bag and a stick. Yeah, I do. I know berries, everything. So my mom used to send me.
Wow.
Washington is filled with camps.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
my mom was always getting these scholarships to send me away to camps. So I learned how to do all this. So survival camp, like we went camping with the alphas. I was the only one who knew how to chop wood and do everything. So I would actually thrive.
You would be good on the Survivor type show.
Thrive on Survivor, and I used to teach disaster preparedness. So I'm like I have all the disaster, for the schools in Washington. So that's my field. I can survive anything.
I remember when we had the LA fires, and my son was like, "What do we do?" I was like, "I don't know. What makes you think I know? I've never been through this either." He was like, "You're the parent." So
Yeah.
I have never experienced nothing like this. We hope
Yeah.
for the best. So that's what we do.
You got to be prepared.
Nah,
I'm excited now.
Them people be
Apocalypse, I'm here.
hungry too. They be having diarrhea, and I just be like, "Bro, I lose."
Now that part
We lose.
That part is they let you bring one thing. I'm bringing tissue. Fuck a knife. I can make a knife. I can do it. I'm bringing tissue. They let you bring one thing. Other than that, I could do everything else. It's just the wiping part. I'm gonna need some tissue.
And also, I wouldn't want to do no dating show. I want to do a dating show just because I cannot believe them people fall in love like that.
Cap.
The niggas talk to each other on
Cap.
Tuesday.
Cap.
And it's just, I've never met anybody like you. And this experience, you have just changed my, I'd be like, nigga, there ain't no way.
It ain't no way.
It's all, this been 1 day, 2 days.
Yeah.
Y'all marrying each other off of, nigga, y'all, they be like, well, we've been no contact with the outside world. It's been 12 hours.
Yeah.
They changed their whole body cam. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I just don't believe. I feel like y'all be capping for the show, and I
are.
get it because it's entertaining. But I just be like, they be crying and stuff on the
Great actors.
You know the one where they have the pods.
The walls.
Yeah.
I love
The
that.
walls.
Yeah.
Love is Blind?
Love is blind. But there's
When
a
they-
lasting couple after that. There's some people who
One.
still last. It's not.
Lauren
That's
and-
multiple.
and,
Those multiple from that season.
Lauren and Cameron.
Yeah, 3 people from their season are still together. Yes. That's the
For real?
Because you got to remember the original was something is usually always real, and then everything after that is fake.
Oh yeah.
You know
the
what
rest
I'm
of the niggas
saying?
is just trying to be in the Netflix
Yes.
universe of characters.
Right.
Yeah.
That season they really was like, I
Yeah.
want to look for love and stuff. But I just, and also like kissing people new, I'd be like, bro, I'm out. I just.
But you don't have to kiss them.
No, I wouldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I
You
wouldn't.
don't
I
have
can't. Even without Melissa, like alternate universe Cav.
Yeah.
Right.
I would just be like, nigga, there's cameras and stuff. What if I don't kiss good? What if our teeth click?
Oh.
I'm out. Sometimes teeth click.
Yeah, their teeth click.
Yeah. Now you're
Y'all,
so in
y'all
your
ain't never
head
clicked
about
teeth
this.
with nobody?
I have.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were clicking on the show though.
Somebody clicked.
I'm trying to think if I ever clicked teeth. I'm kind of a. Never mind. I
All
was gonna say a mouth master, but that sounds crazy. So I don't think I've clicked
You were better
teeth.
off not saying it.
Right.
Because I was going to say mouth master. I was going to say I'm a mouth master, but, you know.
It sounds
Our
crazy.
second thought,
So,
mouth master sound kind of wild.
Mouth master.
But you know, you're right. I think the first season, they really,
Yeah.
they didn't seem to be wanting to be
no.
stars.
because you don't know what it's going to turn into. When you're on the pilot and the original or something, it's always real. You don't know it's going to blow up. For all they know, it was going to fall under the wayside.
And
Who
now
knew,
it
right?
feels like they are going there solely to be like Netflix cast me in your new island show or Pop the Balloon or whatever.
I think the best show that I would thrive, besides Naked and Afraid, people would be crazy. That damn Circle. I would win the Circle.
That I think I would be good at.
Damn Circle.
The Circle is the like where you can play as your. It's like a social media. Like nobody knows. Actually, they don't interact with each other in real life.
Nope, it's just
the whole game happens
online.
And
you pay
and
the
you can
profile.
catfish. You can play as yourself, or you could play as like catfish as Kanisha. Which I don't know how people do that. I'd be myself too.
Yeah.
I think I would do good on that. Netflix The Circle.
Okay, this can't be it.
No,
that's not it. Okay,
it's that one. Yeah.
I think catfishing. I remember when I was young, I used to go on the AOL chats and be like, "Hey, I'm Tyrell.
ASL.
I'm 23.
ASL.
I'm looking for a little
Age, sex,
tender
location.
thing to flirt with." And I used to pretend to be a dude in there all the time. I think I could catfish somebody on this circle.
Wow.
I don't think I can keep up because sometimes them challenges, that's where they get caught up.
Yeah.
It's like something, if it's a woman catfishing as a man, something a man should know or be able to do, or vice versa, that's where they always catch
Especially
them
that
up.
girl that got caught up. The men were in the group chat and they was talking like men talk.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, well, I like when a woman, it likes to talk deep talks. They're like, what are you talking about, bro? They're like, yeah, you don't like an intelligent woman, man? You don't like an independent woman? They're like, yo, this is a catfish.
Yeah.
They're just like, this motherfucker
It's like
catfish.
Steve Carell in 40-Year-Old Virgin, like they were
Yes.
talking about titties. They're like, what do they feel like? He was like, bags full of sand. They're like, what? Like sand. They're like, you ain't never had no girl. He's like, yeah, I have. Of course. Of course I have.
Exactly how that shit went.
No, I might kill it at The Circle.
Yeah.
Because I can't cook good. I'll be out on that.
Oh, any type of baking, like where they're like, you got to recreate the cake. I'm like, I can cook, but I can't make no baked goods.
No.
I can't make a single baked good. My family still talks about how I chip my nieces too. Rice Krispie treats. Y'all, I had a mental breakdown at 17. I went through like 10 batches they were so hard. Everybody was throwing them at each other.
Oh,
and then
my
my family
goodness.
still be clowning me to this day. I can't make baked
You
goods.
made bricks?
But you don't even have to bake them that long.
You're not supposed to bake them at all.
Really?
They just kept coming out so hard. They kept coming.
The
She chipped
trauma.
her too?
Yeah. And
How did it get that hard?
Listen, they were throwing them in the house. You don't understand. And they were breaking off. I was 17. I was crying and everybody was laughing, okay?
Wow.
I'll never forget it. And I ain't made a treat since.
As the oldest, and for that to stick with you is crazy. In
Right.
fact, the family will always know, never let you bake.
Listen.
Damn, man.
What about you, Jazz and Cletus? I keep saying Cletus. Cleo. Cletus was on tour with me last week.
I'm not good at anything that like requires like I like fitness, but I don't want to do anything that requires me to be stronger than anybody or anything.
Like physical 100?
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
No American Gladiators, nothing.
But I would do Love Is Blind because I just want to pretend to fall in love with somebody and then say no at the altar.
Hey, that's cold.
For the plot twist, the plot twist
love
is
you.
crazy.
Say
That
no at the
breakdown.
altar.
Yeah, I'm like,
Embarrassing.
you're the most wonderful person I've ever met. I've never met anybody like this. I can't wait to do that. And then I see him, I'd be like,
That would be so, and you're so pretty too. They think they won. Coming like, with the reveal, like, yeah, I got me one whole time.
yeah. Then he turned around, I'd be like, to the camera.
Damn, you're diabolical,
Cold blood.
and you're gonna keep the ring too, huh?
No, you gotta get that back.
That's hilarious. He's crying in his little confessional.
Right.
Man, I just found love, man. I've been so lonely. She's like, yeah, nigga, I can't wait to say no. How many more minutes do we be at the altar?
That reunion cold as hell. They be
The
playing
honeymoon awkward. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, the reunion.
Man, the reunion.
Yeah.
They showing all that shit you was doing.
I would like to do American Ninja Warrior. But I
Oh,
want to.
snap.
That would be a lot of fun. I like the physicality of that. And then
Yeah.
you guys remember the show on Nickelodeon? It was Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was my
Oh, my
shit.
God.
And they brought it back for adults, and it sucked.
Really?
It
Oh, I
sucked.
don't see that.
Oh.
It sucked so bad. It was terrible. But yeah, Legends of the Hidden Temple or American Ninja Warrior. And what I definitely could not do, I'm not doing Naked and Afraid. I'm not doing Survivor.
Can't be
I'm,
soft.
I'm good, bro. Y'all can keep all of that shit.
Yeah.
I
They
don't
gotta
want
be
none
dirty.
of the
They gotta be
fame.
musty too.
What?
Yeah.
Like they're not taking showers.
They
That's
look
wild.
terrible.
Yeah.
That
I'm
looks
losing
like
weight.
torture. I'm good.
Plus,
I
what
don't
the
want
hell?
to lose weight.
No,
I'm good off
I'll
that.
be pissed off.
Yeah.
Sleeping outside.
What?
We gotta build shelter.
Nah.
I'll be like, nigga,
Yes.
get these. No,
No.
get that helicopter.
And we come from the other side. Like, we know production. Like, we know
Right.
what's really there. Like,
That's
we
what I
know
always
what
do.
this set really
Y'all
is. Like,
niggas have all
stop.
type of cameras. You gotta have a medic out there.
Yeah.
Where are y'all
Yeah.
niggas sleeping?
That pissed
Bingo.
me
You
You
off.
going back to the hotel? Take me back
Yeah.
to base camp.
I'm not, bro. This
Nigga,
ain't
not
middle
finna
of
sleep
America
in
just
this
watching
crowd.
the show. I know what's really going on here, where the
Yeah.
producer at. Bring the shit out.
Right.
Did
When I
y'all-
found out man versus nature, when I found out he was sleeping in the hotels and not really out, that shit broke me because I
Was
thought
that
that
Bear
was
Grylls?
real. Is that his name? I don't know if
Man
it's
versus Nature?
Man
Yeah.
versus Nature. When I found out all of that, like they was cutting and he was going to eat and do something, it
It's a
broke
show.
me. I believed in it when it first came out. It broke my spirit. Because, Survivor and stuff,
It
like,
is.
they're really doing
Bear
all that.
Grylls.
Yeah. When I found out that wasn't real, it broke me. Because I wanted to, this is a dream. I would love to do something
You
like
went to the
this.
4 seasons after all that?
Man, yes.
There was one show
drank
where
his
they
own
had
pee.
to do it in the car.